Okay, going live on YouTube and Twitch. Going. And there you go, Rue. Okay. But you don't want? You've been begging for treats this whole time, now you don't want? Okay. Let's get this underway. Okay. Looks like my browsers are almost all good. Yeah, looks like... Hey, there we go. Okay, so I've got those on. I've got my browsers up. I just need my desk. Think we are good to go. Let me grab my paint. So we are going with some greedy gold for these boys. Let's see here. I know I'm going to need greedy gold, which I have a bottle already open that is here. I know I'm going to need blood red. I know I am going to need some broadsword silver. Which is here. I think some leather brown would also be good. That's yellow, dark net. I know I've got a brown over here somewhere. Satchel brown. I don't think that's the one that I want, though. Satchel brown should work. Should. Okay. Got a paper towel. Welcome to my chaotic mess and all that good stuff. Very good. Now, let's see here. Grab a couple brushes. I think these two should work. I'll grab the super fine one as well. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Now that I've got all this preamble out of the way, I should be good to start with the actual painting, right? It would be good to do the actual paint work. Throwing on some background noise for me that is not my normal music. Something that I can listen to that would be very much copyrighted if I was going to play otherwise. Of course, it's not picking up, which it should be. There we go, that should connect. There we go. Okay, good. Okay. Why do you do that? Okay. So now, let's get to the actual painting. For all we know that the Custodes are the gold standard. Oh wait, I need to grab my little cup thing. Dang it. Thought I had everything ready, and of course, I managed to be only 75% there. Okay. Now I'm good to go. My tablet is not wanting to cooperate, so I'm just going to have to stop that. There we go. Okay. Let's see, I'll go ahead and just start setting the finished ones over here, so I'm going to move all the others over here. Guy's arm is a little loose. Let me fix this. What? Come back to this guy while that glue sets. Hey, Rue. Burke? It's okay, Rue. Hmm. Yeah. Hey, Rue. Good times. Okay. And grab something real fast. Notice one of the hands was a little off. So I need my sprue goo. There we go. Oh. And I just knocked off my microphone. Magnet go. Right here. One sec. Trying to figure out where my there's the magnet back. Cool. It's like I knew it was around here. Hey, pup. Nah, I don't have anything for you. It's okay. You're good. So it was not this one, yeah. His wrist is a little, or has a little bit of a gap. So if I can just get a little bit of goo in there, you can have this not be just like a hole. Good. Sounds like one of my neighbors is having some work done. I can hear a ladder getting moved around like crazy outside. Thankfully, I don't think my mic is picking up all the noise from outside, which is a good thing. Okay. This guy's not completed, but he's completed enough to get some paint on him while he's not fully assembled. In fact, I wanted this one to not be done before I actually started assembling or painting him, as these captains have so much detail on them that you just can't really get to once it's fully assembled. Or it makes it a lot harder to get to. A dwabble? Yep. Let's see what Games Done Quick has going real quick. Just have that playing silently in the background, I guess. I don't have Twitch installed on my tablet. Okay, I'll just prop up my phone then. Phone on and muted. Game's done quick.
Yeah. Oh.
They're playing something? Jazz punk. There we go. Oh, fuck off. I can always tell if I'm getting a scam number because it's from my old home area code. It's like, yeah, I don't get calls from anyone at that area code anymore, except for scammers. I guess the logic is they think I would see my old area code and go, oh, an old friend who I haven't heard from for years. Let me answer and see what they want to talk about. Joke's on them, I didn't have friends growing up. Hell, I didn't have friends till the army, hardly. Don't feel like I missed out too much. There are definitely some things that I would have liked that could have been different, but I'm glad things happened the way they did. Otherwise, I wouldn't be who I am. Some of the stupid shit that comes into my head. I was just sitting here thinking, remember kids, soul-crushing loneliness isn't that bad. It's like, thing is, it's not really loneliness. I'm happy. Yep. Good life, good times. Certainly not perfect, but hey, I mean, if things were perfect, that'd be kind of boring. Actually, I need to poke my old company's event manager because they have a going away for me coming up soon, but I do not have that information because that was sent to me on the company network, which I no longer have access to. Because I can't remember if it's this week or next week. And I'd prefer to not miss that. Sec. The shield is just a little loose. There we go. His arms are finally connected good. That's good. Good girl, Rue. Happy New Year. Ooh. Oh, it's tasty. The chocolate milk stout. Oh no, Craballer escaped, or Brawler. That's something I could do over here. One sec. Edit this. Tags. There we go. Can add Pokemon community game to the tags. So I was thinking about it, I was like, hey, I mean, people might want to pop in, if nothing else, just to get in on the Pokemons. Pokemon, painting, and lo-fi. For the Emperor, of course. This was one of the models that got a little damaged. You can tell the eagle detail on the back kind of got fucked up a bit. Essentially, I accidentally knocked over a bottle of plastic glue onto some of these models. So a few of them kind of got covered in solvent. So some of the details are a little fuzzy. Thankfully, I managed to get them cleaned off before they took too much damage. Now it's just kind of artful little spots of like, oh yeah, that pauldron's a bit smoother than it should be, or those eagles don't quite look right. That's all good. This is one of my kit bashed guys where I made a pythorite spear for him. So it gives me a squad of 5 with pythorite spears, though to be fair, I doubt I'll ever actually use them, just because their points costs are a little stupid. But that's fine. I figure I had the extra models, so why not? Okay. Looking good. Well, Oh, Mr. Guard, I don't think you're supposed to lose your hand when I go to pick you up. Let's get those 2 surfaces clean, then reattach. I will let that sit while I do another model. I do like the helmets that the wardens have. Just the extra big wing detail on it looks kind of cool. thinking I'll do 5 of these wardens with red for their, like, waistcloth, and maybe 5 with purple. Because I do think purple goes really well with gold and has that kind of nobility royal type vibe to it. But for now, I just want to get all the base, like, first layer of gold on everybody. Because I know that they're going to need more gold touch-ups. But just getting them started. Getting that first bit on. That's a start. Just gotta take it one step at a time. I always find it works better for me painting in batches of just colors at a time. Unless I'm doing like a character or something like that, or a special character. Like when I painted up Trajan, like, that was a lot of back and forth on colors for him. I think it's 2026 now. Got several goals that I want to accomplish this year. I'd like to be completely done painting at least the Custodes and maybe my Death Watch. Or actually, let's go Death Guard, because I don't have any more expansion plans for Death Guard, where Death Watch still has some potential new expansions. I want to get at least those two done. I want to lose about 30 pounds this year. I figure 30 is a safe-ish number. That means about 2.5 pounds a month, which is a reasonable rate. I figure those are at least attainable. Because I don't want to be like, I want to hit my target goal for my weight. It's like, nah, I've still got a ways to go for that. And if I can just drop a couple pounds every few months, like, that's better than I was yesterday. Kind of my theme for this year is better every day. To try and improve some aspect of my life. Diet, models, exercise, mindfulness. Something every day. I think that'll work out well for me. It's been working well so far, at least. Or it's been working better than any of my other previous attempts and plans over the years. So it's like, gonna keep doing it and just try and work on it, you know? I know, technically speaking, having a beer in the afternoon while painting isn't the best way to lose weight. But hey, I do know that as well, at least. It's not like I'm trying to delude myself there. I won't deny, if Games Done Quick was doing some games right now that I really wanted to watch, I probably wouldn't be streaming right now. But right now, they're just doing Sonic Adventure. And I've never cared much about the Sonic speedruns. I will say to anyone who's watching, if you do like speedruns and you like charities, like Games Done Quick is currently speedrunning all this week. Tons of different games. And all proceeds from any donations people make goes towards Prevent Cancer Foundation. Wonderful community, lots of cool stuff. Highly recommend. Yep, definitely highly recommend to people. I always try and catch at least some of Games Done Quick every year. I might could try and work on a submission for Games Done Quick even. I'd have to look at that. See about maybe the Summer Games Done Quick block or something like that. Wonder what game I should look at for it. I know at one point I was looking at trying to do Assault Android Cactus for Games Done Quick, because I don't think anyone's actually run that game there. But they released an update a while back that kind of made me get fucked up at it. Although speedrun doesn't have to be on the highest difficulty. I'll have to look into that. I mean, I need to touch up his face anyway. Only drawback to this brush is it's a little less precise than I like. So much shit that I want to do this year. I know I want to get my 40k armies up to snuff. Maybe even participate in a tournament. I know it's half tempting to look into Passport so I can go up to Canada and see about submitting a request to play with the mini wargaming folks. I know Canada's not that far away. Close enough that I could drive it. I assume there's a decent EV charging network in Canada. Yeah, like looking at maybe going to Canada for a bit of Warhammer. Got Otakon coming up in July and August. That'll be good fun. Looking at maybe working on a submission for speedrunning. Whew. Then, of course, I've got game dev on the side that I'm working on. I need to stand up, walk around. My watch is buzzing at me, telling me that I'm a fat ass. Which is not wrong. Like, just trying to keep myself healthy, I know. There we go, watch is placated. Oh, goodness. One second. Getting some water real quick. You may as well get a quick drink. of something non-alcoholic and non-caffeinated. Now back to the madness. I mean, painting. Yeah, this is another one that got fucked up by the glue. I can tell because there's no details on the vents on his back. And his shoulder plate is kind of smooth. Hmm. Thinking about it, I guess by the time I actually get into the tournament scene for Warhammer, it's going to be 11th edition, isn't it? As 11th should be coming up soon. Hey, Dark Mage, welcome in, and Happy New Year. Kind of just thinking about what army I want to try and go tournament with eventually. It wasn't a bad set of holidays. I know most of my family stuff I've postponed until later this month, as actually all of my family is halfway across the country. Ooh, what's your 2026 army project? Black Templars, nice. For me, once I finish up with the Custodians, which hilariously, this is actually the last lot of painting I need to do on these guys, so I've got a few more Custodian guards and wardens to paint, then some Sisters of Silence to paint, and I'm actually done with all of my Custodians. So I figure once I get these guys done, I'm going to be moving into, I think, Death Guard. Because I've got a full Death Guard army that I wound up getting off someone at what felt like a steal of a price. Like, legitimately, it was around 2,500 points worth of Death Guard minimum. And when I asked him how much he wanted for it, he wanted $300. I was like, there's like 20 Terminators here. Like, the Terminators alone are worth more than this. And I asked him, I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, the wife said we have a kid on the way and we need money for baby furniture and she wants space back. So she said, get rid of it and make it fast. I'm like, dude, ouch. And no, I love the idea of Death Guard. The only issue I have with going into Death Guard right now is my buddy that I've been playing against. He has, for most of last year, fought against my Custodians. So it's like, okay, you have ultra heavy infantry army. Okay, now let's go Death Guard. Oh wait, they are just more ultra heavy durable army. The thing is, you don't have to make them green. Like, that's one of the beautiful things about Warhammer is you can paint things whatever colors you want. And that's not inaccurate. Like, I won't deny, I'm actually tempted to paint up Rabute Gilliman as a Death Watch member. So give him like black overtones with the silver arm guard, but stick to some of the ultramarine blue and some of the details of the armor. And be like, yeah, I can play my Death Watch as a straight Ultramarines army, just as a separate chapter of Ultramarines. Will it make some sweaty neckbeards angry? Yep. Will that put a smile on my face? Yep. It's like, if I didn't like how the gold looked on Custodians, I actually was tempted to go with a, like, kind of black and purple vibe for them. The Shadow Keeper or Shadow Guard or whatever they were. So it's like most of their armor was painted black. Vault Wardens, that's what they were. Yeah, their armor was painted black with, like, purple notes and purple accents to it. They look sick. But the problem that I ran into was, I was like, okay, well, I've got my Dark Angels Ravenwing, which are all like dark colors with a splash of green. I've got my Death Watch, which are all black with a bit of gold and silver. Do I want to have another army that is literally just a single color of black and just dark color with a little bit of rich highlights? It's like, I like gold. Gold fits. So I figured just go with standard Custodian colors for gold. And another thing that I've got as a painting project soon, which I'll probably do before I go to my Death Guard, is I picked up the Warhammer Quest Darkwater. I'd like to get that painted up so I can get a game of that in with some friends, because I've got a gaming group that I do board games with, and I feel like they would absolutely love to get a game of that in. Plus, like, the models look sick. Especially Belga the Cyst Witch. Like, she looks nasty. Black, Wraithbone, bronze for trim, and purple for cloaks. Nice. I'll definitely say, black and purple, good combination. Actually, one thing I've started trying to do, and I'm going to try and do on most of these guys, is I've started doing a bit of a crackle paint. Trying to make the bases a little bit more dynamic. But I had the idea the other day that if I could do the crackle base to get the bases to look a bit more gnarly, I could do that on the power weapons as well. It didn't work out super well on my first test weapon, but I think if I use a bit more PVA, then it should work. So several of these guys are going to have some experimenting done with them. Because that's one thing that I've wanted to do, is have my power weapons have kind of a crackling energy effect on them. Like, this is the crackle effect that I've got going on my sisters, where I painted the base with red, and then I put PVA and then just gray on top of it to be kind of like a weird marble with blood in the floor. I was like, that gives a nice effect. Maybe I could do that on the power weapons. And the first one that I came up with was this guy, where sadly the crackle just didn't take. Like, you can see a little bit on the backside where it has some kind of streaking to it. So the idea is there. It just needs a bit more work. But hey, that's the fun of this hobby. Constant new things, constant improvement, and all that good stuff. I mean, to be fair, in the hands of an Astartes or a Custode, like, you don't need power weapons. Like, they could throw a rock through a freaking tank if they actually wanted to, probably. That was one of the things that made me really like the Death Watch over most other armies, for Space Marines at least, was I saw their kill team back in 8th edition, and the basic kill team had an option to equip a frag cannon. The only other way that you could get a frag cannon with Space Marines was a Blood Angel's vehicle had the option to mount the frag cannon. And Death Watch were just like, we're just gonna carry this thing as a man-portable frag cannon. It's like, yes please. I like the idea of my Marines carrying hilariously big weapons. Martian red dirt planet with a riverbed. Nice. I know Vallejo has some really good texture paint for that. They have a nice, I don't have it at this desk, but they have a nice kind of red mud that I've used for some of my AdMech bases. Actually looks quite nice. My watch is about to tell me I need to stand up anyway, so I'll go grab that here after I finish applying a little bit of gold to this fellow. Ammo rig. Haven't looked into ammo rig. I know AK Interactive has some really good basing stuff, but I know a lot of people have some reservations about them as a company just because of some rather obscene level of detail they've put into dioramas for World War II. It's like, maybe a little sketchy. But they do make great effect paints, that's for sure. Okay. Terracotta Earth. Nice. Green Stuff World makes some good stuff. Okay. Let me stand up for a sec. Nope. Get back here. Yes, welcome to the fun noises in the background. Oh, dang it. Pop the magnet off him. Oh well, I'll just have to glue that up later. Essentially, this is the type of basing that I do for my AdMech, where I've just got kind of a thick mud base that I use from the whatchamacallit, Vallejo. Did like how it turned out on this guy. Enamel wash called Dystopian Brown. I've heard of Villainy inks. Like, they have some cool looking stuff. I actually just ordered for Christmas a whole bunch of effects paints from Green Stuff World that I'm looking forward to trying out. After all, who wouldn't want to use a paint that's called, like, bile or vomit? Like, Green Stuff World, bile. Like, this should go great for my Death Guard. Give me all the gross organic colors for them. Also, that is one of the things I do like about Death Guard, is the sheer fact that you can just paint them so grotesque and they don't have to be uniform and clean and pristine. You can make them as gunked up, nasty, and if you fuck up the paint job on a few of them, well, just call it more filth. I am definitely curious to see how 11th edition changes things. I know a lot of what I do next edition is going to be based off of how much they change my armies. Like, will weapons cost points again? So I remember in 8th and 9th edition, bringing different weapons loadouts charged more points. And in some cases, the points could be quite substantial. Like, I remember having my Termagants equipped with Devourers. And a full 30-unit blob of Termagants with Devourers in 8th. You were talking like an extra 50% cost increase per model to give them Devourer rifles. I agree with that. Like, it makes it way less complicated without making it, like, simplistic. In most cases. In some cases, it was a little annoying, like, with Death Watch having their, like, special weapon selections for a while be just referred to as Death Watch Heavy Weapon. It's like, well, I used to be able to pick a few things. Now it's a Death Watch Heavy Weapon. Congratulations. Actually, I had to take apart a few of my old Death Watch Marines because their loadouts were 100% invalid by the new standards. Like, in 8th edition, I had a squad of 10 Death Watch veterans equipped with storm shields and, whatchamacallit, storm shields and Death Watch shotguns. Those things were nasty. But now it's you can only take a storm shield with a bolter or a power weapon. That's like, well, annoying, but I get it. That would be nice as well. Or something that would be handy would be go back to, like, the weapons having the ballistic skill or something like that. Because I get why they originally merged the all the weapons as one thing. But it's like, come on, like... Or, sorry, go back to the unit having its weapon skill, ballistic skill. Or the unit having a strength, and weapons using the unit's strength. But for the most part, I can't complain too much about 10th edition. Like, I feel like they did pretty decent with it. There are some things that are silly or weird, but not bad. I would definitely prefer if they make it to where turn 1 doesn't feel like it's a penalty. Because I'll definitely say for most of 10th, if I go first, I feel like I'm at a stark disadvantage for going first. Whereas I know, like, in 8th and 9th, first turn, you could do some alpha strikes, and the game could very quickly be dictated by turn 1. Which, don't get me wrong, I get that that also feels bad. That's why I really can't go, oh well, they screwed things up by taking away turn 1 alphas. Well, they didn't really take away turn 1 alphas. They just made it harder to do them. And nobody really likes knowing by turn 1 if they're going to win or lose. Like that I can strongly agree with. My brain is sometimes so stupid. In my head, I was like, hey, I have a great name for a custodian guard list. Custodes nuts. It's like, the fuck, brain? Like, I acknowledge your humor, but what? Ninth definitely had some, yeah, moments. I do kind of hope they keep the leaders being attached units type thing. That I did actually really like for 10th. So I remember in 8th and 9th just having like constant aura bubbles around the leaders. Which wasn't bad, and it made sense in some ways. I'm getting a call from Nigeria. Yeah, no thank you. I know that you might be my Nigerian uncle, prince, relative, oil baron. But, yeah, not gonna take that call. Normally the scammers don't call call from their actual numbers. I do remember one time I did have some fun with a email scammer who was, they weren't saying they were Nigerian, they claimed to be a member of the US military with looted gold from Afghanistan. And they needed my help to get the gold into the country. When I asked him to prove his identity, he sent me the most fake looking like military ID card I've ever seen. So I decided to send him a picture of myself, where I went online and found a picture of a underwear model, and I basically just said, yeah, this is me. I don't like wearing shirts. Shirts are evil, and pants just cramp my style. So yeah, I like this better. He's like, be serious. I'm like, I am being serious. You asked me to send a picture of myself, so here it is. This is me. Could you put on more clothes? No. Clothes are evil. Kept him strung along for about a week. And kind of figured, worst case scenario, just gonna have some scammer get pissed off at me. Wouldn't be the first time. If I can make them waste a couple hours on me, then that's a couple less hours they get to waste on some elderly people who might fall for their scams. Yeah, check that email thread, see if he ever sent anything after the fact. Looks like Games Done Quick is still on Sonic Adventure. Okay. See, the funny part for most people in any gaming community is the fact that you will have people who never want to play the current edition of anything, and who will always believe that the previous editions were the best editions, and nothing can change their mind. And it's like, I can definitely understand people liking some older editions of games better. Because certainly there are some things that are done well. But things that get changed are usually changed for a reason. Usually to make it more fair, balanced, or enjoyable. Because from what I heard, when they first introduced Terminators to the game, they were basically unkillable, because I think the armor save was some bullshit system of like, you rolled 2d6, and you had to roll 2 1s in order to fail an armor save with a Terminator. And it's like, that's not fun. And that's partly why I hesitate to go into Death Guard as my next army to work on. Because it's like I've worked on Custodes for a good while now. And if I stick to playing against my normal opponent, then I've basically locked him into fighting ultra durable army right into another ultra durable army. It's like, I know I would not enjoy facing off against constant ultra durable shit. Now, admittedly, I also could run my Imperial agents against him, but I at least want it to be a challenge for him, you know? Agents are not a challenge. Well, my agents are not a challenge. I have actually seen some tournament lists with agents, and they actually do decently when they play them. Just very few people want to play agents. Like, overcosted units, underpowered. What you grumbling for, Rue, huh? What you grumbling about? I've tried running my Imperial agents a few times, and they're interesting. Like, I like the idea of the agents. Like, all the Inquisitors are actually decently strong. It's like running a couple armigers to fill in the anti-armor weakness definitely helps them. For the most part, like, I don't usually like to play ultra power gamey lists. I usually enjoy more lighthearted, silly stuff. Usually highly effective, lighthearted, silly stuff, but like, I'm the guy who would happily run 300 Termagants or 300 Gaunts in a Tyranid list. You're like, I want you to experience the crushing weight of the Tyranids. Will it win? Oh, probably not. That sounds like a horrible list. Will it make the opponent feel like a Giga Chad if they manage to, like, carve their way through it? Oh, hell yeah. Like, I want everybody to walk away from my games with feeling like it was at least fun or an experience of some sort. I like winning, but I want everyone to have fun. I wonder if Chaos Demons will be coming back as its own faction in 11th. Because I like the idea of Chaos being its own thing, or Chaos Demons being its own thing, not forced to be attached to a Heretic Astartes list. I know one of the armies I was actually tempted to get into, but I just don't... I don't want to get another army. Part of me wants to do Necrons eventually. And I had a silly idea for Necrons based on one thing. The destroyers, or whatever the guys are that have the weird, like, oblong body where they don't have legs, they're just like a hover tank kind of guy. My thought was, I kind of want to take those and put a standard Necron warrior on top holding the Demolisher's weapon, or give the Demolisher legs on top of the hover platform, and make them very much like Hawaiian surf themed. It's like, yeah, my Necron idea would be a shit ton of kit bashing for something that would only probably be funny to me. It's like, I've got so many other armies I need to finish up. I don't want to get into another one until I've at least caught up. Maybe for 12th. Or maybe if I make a video game and it sells and I get some good money on the side or something. One sec, I got a notification I need to check. Okay. Watch, I already got up and moved a few minutes ago. I get that my watch wants me to be healthy, but annoying. Okay, good. I thought for a second the arm was loose. I was like, fuck. Another one? As soon as I get this guy golded up, I'll go ahead and stand up. That way my watch stops calling me fat. That's good. I need to move more. I need to keep myself active and all that stuff so I can be healthy, or healthier at least. I'm big, but thankfully going in the right direction. Okay. Step away for a second so my watch is satisfied. There we go. Watch says I'm good. I have placated the watch's machine spirit. Honestly, I'm just picturing if someone called IT at their work and their IT guy showed up in like full priestly robes with incense and a hymn book written in a dialect of Latin and stood there chanting and swinging incense by your computer. And then when they leave, the computer just all of a sudden miraculously works. Like, how fucked up would that be? It's like, it would be kind of awesome, but it would be really fucked. You email for tech support, you just get a response back saying our thoughts and prayers are with you. It's like, yep, thoughts and prayers can fix your computer. And sure enough, they can in this universe. 2026. Feels like this time tomorrow is going to be 2027 at this rate. But it also still feels like it's 2025. Ugh. I swear time dilatation's a real thing. Last year felt like it was so long and so short at the same time. I remember sitting there in like June going, man, it's only June? Feels like it should be 2027 by now. I listened to so fucking many audiobooks this last year too. Listen to like 10, 20, or 30-hour audiobooks. I enjoy a good audiobook. Definitely say some of them were weird, but kind of to be expected. A lot of literary RPGs and stuff like that. Looks like Games Done Quick is doing Pokemon Legends ZA. They just started. to get perfect in there. Just because no one's actually going to ever see at that angle on this guy. I have to fight my perfectionism to just want to get every last micro detail right. No, no, no. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna come back and do another 1 or 2 rounds of gold on them over time anyway, before they're done. Then they get shades, washes, and everything else. So anything I miss on this first pass is not that big of a deal. Okay, got 2 more wardens to do. Then I've got 15 sisters, Alea and Valerin. Technically 20 sisters. Nope, 30 sisters, sorry. No. 10. Yeah, 30. Yep, as I was. Hey, sarcastic magician. Welcome in. Happy New Year. And all that good stuffs. Yes. We've got lots of gold. Need to paint the wave of gray into gold. Golds, reds, purples. Bit more skin tones need to be done. Several of the faces that I painted, they didn't come out that great. Or they need to be another layer or two. You know, normal stuff. Yep. I don't want your cloak being gold, thank you. That wasn't bad. hung out with my D&D party for New Year, and for Christmas, I wound up catching lunch with a buddy of mine. Was mildly disappointed in one of my friends because he normally sends an invite for Christmas and for New Year's, but over the past couple of years he hasn't. So that's been a little bit sad in its own way. But yeah. Thankfully I've got some friends around here. And we had a good time. On New Year's, we were playing Jackbox games up until about 11 o'clock. Then we branched off to play some other games. Jackbox was fun. I'd never done that before. I'd seen it, just never had played it. Hopefully your New Year, Christmas, or whatever other holidays you celebrate went well. Hopefully much food and revelry was had. I feel like the primer was a little light on this leg. Oh well. I know here in the next couple weeks I'm planning to go down to Texas at some point. So that's gonna be good fun. Always a nice drive. Which people tend to think I'm crazy for driving. But oh well, it's good fun. Or at least I enjoy the drive. Gives me time to think, give me time to listen to audiobooks. And just kind of enjoy the road. I think it's on average about 23 hours, something like that each way. break it up into 2 days, get a little hotel room overnight. Always a pleasant drive. Ooh, nice. What army are you running? That's, for me, it's more or less, I live out in Maryland, and my parents are in Texas. And thanks to the fact that I had some doctor's appointments and other stuff up here, I couldn't actually get a chance to visit for any of the holidays. So I figured once the holidays were passed and all my major appointments were dealt with, then I'd head down and spend a couple days or weeks down there. So I'll probably end up doing some light streaming from down there as well. Nice, nice. Army that got me into 40k were the Tyranids. Love my little buggy boys. Only thing I dislike about the Tyranids is the movement phase. Too many bodies. Hey Rue, what's up? Have a little huffy dog behind me waiting for me to finish up. It's like, boy, oh boy, does she not like being made to wait. For me, I like the Tyranids monsters. Like, if I could make a whole list of Carnifexes, I would. And it's not that I know you can't, because I know you definitely can. I just don't want to spend the money on a bunch of Carnifexes. It's like the Carnifex are cool, but they also are not cheap. So I do have a Tyranids list I'm wanting to finish assembling and painting. It is a Vanguard, basically a Vanguard assimilation or extermination force. That's what it was, yeah. Essentially, it has 3 Lictors, 3 Neurolictors, Death Leaper, bunch of Von Ryan's Leapers, Raveners, hyper-adapted Raveners. Just like, it is a full-on, like, stealthy boy invasion force. I feel like that one would be fun to run. Yeah. I won't deny some of them are kind of derpy looking, but most of them are really wicked. Like, the Tyranid monsters have personality to them. Now, the personality might be a weed whacker mixed with a blender, but still, it's a personality, right? Thankfully, Valerian doesn't have some, like, super crazy accents to his armor other than just, like, the weird little wreath halo thing. I do like the base they gave for Valerian. Like, that one's gonna be fun to paint. So what I wound up doing for his face was I used a pair of paints for this. So I used the, let's see here, Vallejo Sunny Skin and Vallejo. So yeah, Sunny Skin and I think it was like light skin or pale skin or something like that. So that gave it kind of this, a little bit of a more tannish pale complexion. Like, I kind of like how it turned out. Still got some more stuff that needs to be done to it, obviously, but as a base point, I like how it at least started. There she is. It's like, I set her down. Where did I set her? So I don't use many Citadel paints. I do like some of their washes and some of their texture paints, but generally I use Army Painter for most stuff, and Vallejo and Green Stuff World and Privateer Press. Nothing against the Games Workshop stuff, just when I got started, I did not want to spend the money on the actual GW Citadel paints, and I got used to using other brands. I will say, every time I've used Citadel, like, Citadel covers very nicely for the price. Privateer Press works good, but they dry out quick. Army Painter, I've been liking my Army Painter stuff. Like, these paints, especially if you pair them up on a wet palette while you're working, like, they take a while to dry out fully while they're waiting to be applied, but once they're applied, they dry really quick. They blend nice, and the dropper bottle is really, really nice. Like, I kind of wish that Citadel paints came in a dropper bottle. I'd say honestly, it's hard to go wrong with any good hobby paint. Like, I can definitely see the big advantage that Citadel paints have in that they have guides for what paints they use to paint them. And you can get yourself a really, really good job with their paints. Like, you can get a really good job done on your models with their paints. So, honestly, if I didn't have all the other stuff I've got right now, I would probably be buying more Citadel stuff, to be fair. Okay, I like that. Gonna go for about 20 more minutes, and then I'm probably going to stop so I can take little Miss Rue out for her walk. Say that is the big drawback to living alone. It'd be nice if I could have someone else take her out so I could stream longer without having to stop for like a 45-minute walk break. But oh well. It's good for me. I haven't tried the new Privateer press paints that they've made, because I know that they recently did like a re-release on a lot of their paints and like dropper bottle formats. And I've heard good things about it, but I haven't tried it yet. I'm a big fan of Turbo Dork metallic paints. Like if you're wanting to get some metallic effect paint, Turbo Dork can hook you up with some cool shit. Just gotta get past the name. I kid, the name isn't that bad. Rue, what you doing, Pop? Always act so betrayed whenever I'm painting. Like, why aren't you paying attention to me? I'm the most important thing in your life. Pay attention to me. Yep. Dogs are great. Yes, pup, I know you're bored. You give me a few minutes, I'll be done here. Again, love her to death. But she can be a little needy. But honestly, as long as she's not shitting on the floor, then it's mostly worth it. Plus it gets me outside and gets some of that fresh air, vitamin D, all that good stuff. Just hate it when it's cold. Like, fuck the cold. Hey there. Definitely say Army Painter speed paints are exceptional for a lot of stuff. Like, they may not be the best paints in the world that I've ever used, but I really like how the speed paints work. Alrighty. I think I should probably call it here. That way I can get Rue outside and all that good stuff. So, I want to thank y'all for hanging out. I hope to catch y'all around later.